years, I have traveled through the length and breadth of West Africa as a journalist. My passion has always been building content and telling the African story. In 2017, provoked by the challenges, especially cases of extortion and bribery, I faced while traveling sometimes within West Africa by road. I did an investigative piece to expose the wrath carried out by the combined forces of the police, customs and immigration along the Accra to Lagos route. So we're now at the border point crossing into Nigeria. This is actually what people go through daily in trying to cross into Nigeria. Now the original border has been locked for since 2014. Contract for that border was actually awarded by the ECOWAS in 2007. The contract finished with automated border system, computerized, to actually process the movement of goods and services and individuals in that other flank of the border, but it's been locked down. I've made contact yesterday with the Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Geoffrey Onyema, who has refused to respond to the questions I put through to him despite reading my message. This is actually what happens here. We're now crossing into Nigeria, and this is what you're seeing. This is actually what the border looks like. Locked up, very chaotic, and quite sort of a frustrating movement. Never seen this since I moved all the way from Ghana to this place. But we're still watching, we're still trying to cross, and we'll give you all updates. Capture this Nigeria. First wall of the completed Nigerian border that could move people to Nigeria. I'm actually crossing now into the Nigerian flank. All this part that I'm entering is still within the Republic of Benin. Now this is the fence. This is actually a completed fence. I'm trying to see how possible I could break it, I could enter in and capture how that particular place looks like. I do hope I'm able to get access to that.
Give paper.
Who am I giving paper to? Which paper do you want?
Driver license, vehicle license, insurance.
Now this is obviously an attempt to exploit me here at the exit point of the Republic of Benin flank of the Seme border. I have all my documents here, but they're still looking for a loophole to strike. Funny enough, these are guys that are not actually part of the border security setup here. These are just illegal extortion points here at the border, and the security men are watching and staring. In fact, they are actually working for them because they don't want to appear and be seen to be doing this in uniform.
Hey, assurance you are not middle here. Hey, see, make it open for you. Make it pack up. Go pack up.
What do you mean by insurance? It's not ECOWAS brand card.
Is it?
ECOWAS insurance, isn't it?
And
it's there. That's what is there. You're telling me.
Go back up. Okay.
Good day, sir.
Wait, why?
What is it now? What is it? What is it?
You park your car and you come. This is Nigerian side.
Please go away. I don't know. I don't know how to do. What is your problem?
Bonsoir.
Speak English.
How are you?
I cannot what do you have? Let me just stop.
You can say, Oga, get us a deal. Just give us anything where you get. I said, okay, I take this. Not be say you go tell me, say, Mike, I give you 2,000 naira.
So it took me over 40 minutes to make what would ordinarily be a 10 minutes drive here into Nigeria from Benin Republic. This is obviously because of my refusal to pay bribes at different points of the border to fasten my pass. I'm in Nigeria now, and to enable me drive into Lagos, I am told I will have to pay a bond of $3,500 for the car at the custom office. And this is something I'm going to pay now.
Wow, I've been at the border section, been at the the custom section of the Nigerian border, trying to clear since. Arrived at this border since 3:30 thereabout. Been here for almost 3 hours just to do this. Bond documents and all that, and the things that I've tried to sort out. The Beninese security force is trying to extort me, which I refuse to pay.
It took me 2 years to carry out that report, sometimes at night.
We're here at the what was usually the border, and which is now supposed to be shut down when the new one is open. But this place will remain a big challenge, because despite the fact that the semi-cracked portion of the new ECOWAS border will be opened by the joint collaboration between the Republic of Nigeria and Benin, this route will remain a big challenge. This is the smuggling route. This is where a lot of the illegal activities take place. How they are able to manage the closing down of this place and then shifting down operations from here to the new border will be a huge task as to how they are able to resolve issues regarding to regularizing trade and movement of people within this portion of the ECOWAS border. Managed to break in here. This border has been completed for 2 years now. Contract was awarded over 8 years ago. Over 18 million euro contract sponsored by the European Commission. It has remained locked down. Nothing has happened. We are hearing rumor that the government of Nigeria under President Muhammadu Buhari and his Beninese counterpart Patrice Talon is about to open and commission this place in a few days' time, but yet it's remained locked down. We are doing this video secretly. If we are caught, our cameras will be destroyed. There are very minimal activities going on at the border post by the security guards.
Eventually, the newly built border was opened in 2018. The Lagos to semi-travel route in West Africa remains one of the most corrupt roads to travel by on the continent. While the Nigerian government have begun repair works to ease movement through the road, the police have mounted close to 45 roadblocks, extorting money from drivers daily at every 100 meters.
From Badagry to Seme, sometimes we meet up to 12 to 13 checking points. So because of this, most of our drivers were saying by God's grace next week we'll be having a protest against this issue, because it's getting too much. Even we the drivers, we don't see anything from the business any longer. Sometimes instead of us making 7,000 naira a day because of the police and other things, we make 3,000 or 3,500.
I've been driving from this road for about 28 years now, as far back as 1990. Formerly, on this road, we are taking things very easy, especially in Nigeria side. When we are coming from Ghana and we reach Nigeria side, they mostly, even when they hear Ghana Motor, they allow us free movement. But it's obvious now, it is we, the Ghana cars, that they are looking for. They will not even check us, or all that they want is money. And the money they will tell you, money that they cannot afford.
At least I have experienced this road now 5 years. I'm a baby in this road. But the problem is more, in short, they don't pass my capacity. In short, the problem I have now is from Nigeria to Seme. Before, the problem is Seme to La Country. But since this new president now come for Benin, we are enjoying for Benin now. In short, I have to thank the president. Maybe I help me thank him. President, thank you. That is Benin President, we thank you for helping us for the road. But the problem now is Nigeria. From Maitu to Seme. Sometimes when I come from our bank, 20,000 naira will not be enough to settle the policemen on the road.
I'm a Nigerian, a Ghanaian. I'm on this road for the past almost, let's say, 30 years. The experience we have on this road with the so-called law enforcement agents within Nigerian side has even scared away all our customers.
As the world woke up to the shock of the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, leading to a global shutdown, all borders within West Africa followed suit. While air travel has since resumed in the sub-region with new strict measures to follow COVID-19 regulations, some of the borders have remained closed, except Nigeria and Benin Republic. But how is West Africa, especially countries like Togo and Ghana, regulating travel by land with a closed border in the midst of a ravaging pandemic that has claimed millions of lives across the world? To find out, I took a road trip from Lagos, Nigeria to Accra, Ghana. And since the borders between Benin and Togo were not officially opened, including that between Togo and Ghana, it meant I had to smuggle my way through the illegal routes. First, from Lagos to Seme in Benin Republic, and then from Seme to the Benin-Togo border. So I've just crossed into the Republic of Benin. No COVID tests, no check on my COVID result, nothing, just crossed. Here am I at the park on the Seme border, at the Seme Krake Park. Interesting. So if COVID was to hit Africa hard, this is how I could cross into the Benin Republic without being checked. Cross over and then take another vehicle to the Togolese border town of Ilakonji, and then to Lome and cross over to Aflao in Ghana. To do this, apart from the Lagos to Seme Krake route that was officially open, from Benin to Ghana, I had to use illegal routes, paying middlemen along to smuggle me through my journey. Lome, Togo is about an hour drive from Ilakonji, and to cross into Ghana, I am told I had to pay about $25 equivalent to a motorcycle driver who will hand me over to another motorcycle close to the Ghanaian border. Part of my fare will be used to bribe the police and immigration officers on the Togo and on the Ghanaian sides of the border. I paid and it worked like magic. I finally arrived at the Ghanaian border town of Aflao close to 3 hours after my takeoff from Seme in Benin Republic without a single COVID check or test. While the borders of Togo and Ghana remained locked, subjecting Africans who travel through the routes to hardship. On returning from Accra to Lagos, I decided to go by air. From Accra, the Ghana government had made it compulsory to do a COVID-19 test at least 72 hours before your day of departure at the cost of $50. But here is the shocker. The Ghana immigration does not have any mechanism in place to verify the authenticity of its test result at departure routine. And so, even though I had done my test, I actually used another expired test result to pass through to board my flight to Lagos, Nigeria, where you are also requested to run another test on arrival at the airport. Many Africans do not believe that COVID-19 is real, despite people being infected and dying of it from time to time across the continent, though Africa's case too has been minimal. I had my own reservations too about the disease, but when in August 2021 my wife and I tested positive, I became more convinced about the disease and its existence. Guys, I just went for my COVID test now and it's confirmed I'm positive. Unfortunately, I'm not scared, I'm not worried. I'm only worried by the fact that I don't know how many people I might have been in contact with while this was going on, and because I felt weak, had loss of smell and taste for over 5 days now,
interacted with friends too without knowing. So it actually goes far to explain the existence of the virus. I'm a journalist, and I want to use this opportunity to tell every one of us to mask up. This is not a joke. I've always taken my masking up very seriously. I went to cover an event over the weekend. I didn't take that serious, took that for granted, and here we are.
First, I discovered that far from the presumption by many Africans that COVID-19 was just like malaria, it was far from it. The severe cold, chronic headache, weakness of the joints, tastelessness, and inability to perceive anything for 2 weeks and more were more than just malaria symptoms. I now understand why older people died from the disease, and that it was something that also had capacity to kill the young.